For you live. And hello to you from the Rhineland. We find ourselves tonight here in Western Germany, in the city of Leverkusen. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And there's nothing quite like the feeling of the opening match day in the Champions League. It's Bayer Leverkusen, and they take on Arsenal.
Well, you can sense the anticipation around the ground today. Both these teams would love to get to the knockout stages, so it's always helpful to win your first game.
The lineup then for the hosts.
Well, it looks like a 3-4-2-1, but key to this formation will be the two wing-backs. They've got a lot of ground to cover, both in attack and defensively.
And this is the Arsenal starting 11. Opportunity to go ahead. And the keeper parried it away in style. Strong bit of pressing. Grimaldo. Garcia. Decent looking ball. Could be a chance. And there it is! The opening goal. The ideal way to start.
Here we see it again. It all started with that superb 1-2, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Arsenal restart the game then, and they have work to do as they try to wipe out that last goal. Declan Rice. William Saliba. Subimendi. Well, a misplaced pass there.
Yeah, that really is a sloppy pass, isn't it?
Gabriel. Clears it away. Well, he's certainly not alone. And it's opening up. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Yuri and Timber. Now with Saka. William Saliba. Composed and patient passing. And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. Hoffman. Effective work from Arsenal to regain possession. Well, not giving him any breathing room. And given away by Leverkusen. Timber. Subimendi. It's with Gabriel. Incapié. And here's Saliba. Declan Rice. Gabriel. And the keeper with the ball. Incapié. An alert intervention. Schick. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And it's played into the centre. And the move breaks down. Oh, good idea. A good and fair challenge. Hoffman. It's a neat move. Well, not much came of that. Declan Rice. Arsenal doing well to regain possession. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. Rice. Arthur. Andri. Well, the first half story has been written. It's half-time here at the Bayer Arena. Second half underway here, and Arsenal quite simply need to lift themselves. Andri. Garcia. An effective challenge. Grimaldo. Now with Tapsoba. It does appear to be opening up on the flank for Arsenal here. Opportunity. Oh, now that is an excellent save. Hoffman. Schick with it. And given away by Leverkusen. Timber. It's with Ødegaard. Subimendi. Declan Rice. And offside, unfortunately. Garcia. Edmond Tapsoba. Fine work from Leverkusen to win back possession. And they keep it moving. Aleix Garcia. Able to skip past his man. Referee had a good view of that one. Danger building. And showing good game awareness.
Just saw what was coming, didn't he?
Bukayo Saka. Grimaldo. Maybe dangerous here. Oh, disappointing end to that. Seemed to switch off for a moment, and now a throw-in. Time for a change then. Grimaldo. It's looking promising. That's a useful cross. And you need your defender to take charge. Gabriel. Gyökeres. Well, through it goes, but that's not going to trouble the defenders.
Right pass, wrong execution, unfortunately.
Hoffman. Schick with it. Lucas Vasquez. One slick pass after another. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. 15 minutes left for play. Nicely played. An Arsenal corner. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Let's see about the delivery. Well, the header at least made the goalkeeper think. Well, the threat could be there. And played in. Thumped clear. Well, that is offside.
Well, he's just not aware of the situation. He needs to be onside there.
Well, they pressed them high, and here they come. Andri. Well, on the cusp of the final whistle, and the home side really prospering today. Interested to get your take.
Well, they've controlled most of the game, haven't they? Their 1- and 2-touch passing has been sharp, the movement's been bright, and they've scored some good goals. They just need to keep their concentration through to the final whistle.
Grimaldo. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Determined defending. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. It needs an accurate cross. Opportunity here. Well, a fierce effort, but quite simply not accurate enough. Subimendi. It looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so.
That really was a lovely bit of defending there.
Advantage played. Quick counter could be on. He's in here. Well, still a chance. And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing.
Well, here we can see it again. Normally I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
The full-time whistle and disappointment for Arsenal on match day 1. A very poor start to their Champions League season.
Yeah, they'll be disappointed. It's an uphill battle if you don't get anything from your opening game. It really comes down to how they bounce back now. Vital we see a better performance next time out.
Well, when Patrick Schick plays as he did in this match and you're an opposing defender, look out.
Yeah, he'll be happy coming off the pitch. He worked hard, he was always involved in the game, and he scored a very good goal. That was an impressive performance today.